What's up, Warrior Nation? I'm Amaris. Welcome to the show.
And welcome back to episode number 12, Josh, of the Warrior Nation show.
Yes.
Thanks for being with us. Kind of a short show for you today. We're going to run down a few things, and then we're going to actually roll the high school parents appreciation video. We have a lot of requests to put that out. So
yeah, we've had a lot of requests. I think it's a really good video. The students did a great job with it, and so I'm excited, to make that a part of the episode here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
So, and it is, like I said, it's a short week as far as announcements are concerned. So it's a good opportunity to put that in there.
That's right. Well, we have the NCCSA State Soccer and Volleyball Tournament going on this week.
Yeah.
Or this weekend. Starts today, actually. And so we know that's a busy weekend for all the volunteers that we have here. If you haven't signed up to volunteer and you would like to come help us out, you are more than welcome to do that. If you show up and ask to help, we will put you to work.
Yeah. We need everything from people running concessions to ball boys. So you get a free slice of pizza, I think. Is that the rule now?
For a ball boy?
Didn't a ball boy used to get free food, free drink?
Yeah, free food and free drink. Yeah,
so,
I think you got like an entree, a snack, and a drink.
So, hey.
Every game.
If you're interested in standing on the sideline and holding a soccer ball and get free food for it, that sounds like a deal.
We will hook
If I didn't have other things
up.
to do, I'd sign up for that job.
Yeah, if you weren't running the clock.
Yeah. So anyway, come volunteer or just come watch a good competition among our schools.
I think it's going to be a good tournament this weekend. So.
Yeah, I always enjoy it when it's here. It's a lot of work, like we've talked about, but it is fun to see. So I'm curious. I have no idea. I know Union Grove volleyball is probably the favorite. I don't know about soccer, though.
Yeah, I have no clue about soccer as far as who's the favorite. I would say Union Grove is probably the favorite from our side, and then Wilmington, as always, has a good program, right? So
yeah, Southside is defending champs in soccer, if I remember correctly, and they are back in the Final Four, so they have a chance to defend.
Got to give a nod to the repeat there.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen them play, so we'll see. Let's see, next Thursday.
Yeah, just a look ahead to next week at 1 o'clock. We have the cross country state championships.
Yes,
that will be. It used to be at Hagenstone. I don't think they run it there anymore. They run it. It's in Kernersville somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kernersville, but I don't know the name of the place. Yeah. But we've got a good group this year. Like our guys' times have gotten better as the year's gone on.
Chris Higgins finished top 10.
Yeah.
In their the invitational that they just ran.
Shout out Trent Johnson for making us. What was it, a 19? Trent, you finally got in the 19s. Yeah, Trent's in the background over there. I'm not talking to just nobody.
Taking a test.
Yeah, as far as you know. So he got in the 19s. Jeremy's had a good season also. I'm excited about that group. See what they can do next Thursday. Yeah.
It'd be good.
Coach Urban does a great job with them.
Yeah, they're working. He speaks highly of those guys. He says that his guys are working really hard.
We got to see if we can get him on the show at some point.
Yeah,
maybe after the state tournament.
We'll do that after the state tournament.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them in here.
And then the third and the fourth next week. We've been talking about it for a while here, but the high school drama on the 3rd and the 4th, November 3rd and 4th, that Friday and Saturday. Yep. With their production of Murder Takes the Veil. Tickets are on sale now.
I've already bought mine.
Make sure you get those. Yeah. They will go fast, I think, especially for that Friday show.
I've already bought my Friday tickets. It's a meal. It's a show. I'm excited to see. I know the kids have been working really hard, so I'm excited to see it come together. I don't know anything about the what they're doing. Murder Takes the Veil. I have no idea what that's about. It sounds exciting.
I think it's about a murder
of a veil.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm excited to see it though.
It's going to be good. The kids are working hard,
so that's good. What else?
Right. I think that's all I have coming up right now, unless you would get into next week. We'll say Monday and Tuesday basketball season starts.
Yeah, we'll start tryouts.
For all of our sports teams, or all of our basketball teams. We have 3 boys teams, 2 girls teams this year.
Yep.
I think we are looking for some good seasons from those teams.
Yes, definitely.
So that's something to be excited about. I'll send an email out with some information on tryout dates and times. You should have that by this weekend.
So the only other thing we need to talk about is what everybody wants us to talk about. We is the T-shirt, the Casey Roney.
Oh, yes.
It's touch and go T-shirt. So we did get. Last I looked, I haven't checked in a couple of days, but it was like 61 likes,
62 last I checked,
something like that. Okay. So
I can look right now.
We did obviously pass the threshold of 50 likes.
Yes.
So what we promised, if you haven't seen, is if we got at least 50 likes on episode 11. we would have a T-shirt made with Casey Roney's face on it that says it's touch and go. We'd put the number 16 on it somewhere. And we'd put Warrior Nation show. So we are in the process. Probably tomorrow we'll start designing the shirt, and then the next week we'll start taking pre-orders.
Yeah.
We need a minimum. We need to order a minimum, probably 12. So we need at least 12 orders to
I think we've sold more than 12 already, just based on the comments in that YouTube video.
Yeah. I mean, and I've had a lot of kids ask me, "Hey, does that classify as an Alamance Christian? Like, the guys can wear T-shirts?"
Sure
and I was
does.
like, "Absolutely, yes,
absolutely."
So we're excited. Casey thinks she gets to pick out like what picture we use, but I don't know if that's how this is going to work or not. So we'll see. I'm excited about it. Thanks for all the likes, and we'll see if we can get you a shirt. So that'll start tomorrow as far as the process of putting that out there.
Yeah, give us some time, but I promise you we will make that happen for you guys.
Yep, I'm excited about it. And Casey seems very excited about it also.
All right, well, thanks for watching this episode of the Warrior Nation Show. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notified when we post more content, and stick around not only for a word from our sponsors, but also for our high school teachers or high school parents appreciation video.
Yes. The Warrior Nation Show is sponsored by Anchor Wealth Management. In today's economy, it helps to have someone on your side. Anchor Wealth Management is that someone. They are committed to providing strategic wealth planning to their clients. At Anchor Wealth, they work on your behalf to help you work toward your short and long-term financial goals. Anchor Wealth Management is a great supporter of Warrior Nation. Jay and Chase Johnson are former parent and alumnus of Alamance Christian School and are dedicated Warriors. If you are looking for investment or retirement solutions or just have questions, go see Jay or Chase at Anchor Wealth Management or give them a call at 336-355-4551. Or you can visit their website for more information at anchorwealthmgmt.com.
Hi Mom, thank you for being able to send me to ACS because I love it here.
Hey Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to ACS and making all the sacrifices y'all make to send me here.
Mom, I want to thank you so much for sending me to the school, and I thank you for all that you do.
Hey Mom and Dad, thanks for sending us to ACS.
Thanks for all the sacrifices you made, paying for us to go to school and driving us to sports and paying for our sports.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to ACS with all the hard work and the sacrifices.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to ACS. It's been a blessing to go here.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending us here. I really appreciate the time and effort you do to let us be here.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for sending us to ACS.
Thanks for all the sacrifices you made for us.
Oh, we love you and appreciate you and appreciate all the sacrifices that you made to send us here.
Hey Mom, thank you for all the sacrifices you make in sending me to ACS.
Hey Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to ACS. I have a really great time here, and thank you for all the sacrifices you made for me to be able to come here.
Thanks Mom and Dad for sending me to ACS.
Thanks Mom and Dad for sending us to ACS.
We appreciate your hard work and dedication to bring us here.
Thank you Mom and Dad for sending me to ACS. Thank you for all the sacrifices you have made for me and my brothers to go here.
Mom, I want to thank you for sending me to this school. It has been a blast here. I love everybody here, and I want to thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to ACS and all the sacrifices you made for me to come here. Love you, and thank you.
Thank you all for bringing me to this school and driving me and picking me up from practices and games. I know that was a lot of work.
Thank both my parents for actually making the sacrifices on sending me here.
Thanks Mom and Dad for sending us to ACS.
We appreciate all you do for us.
Thank you for sending us to ACS.
Thank you for the sacrifices you've made for us to go here.
Thanks Mom and Dad for sacrificing so much to send me to ACS.
Thank you parents for sending me here. I love getting a Christian education where I can have freedom of religion so I can learn the good things about what God has done for us.
Thank you, Mom, for sending me to ACS and making the sacrifices that you do so me and my silly, goofy little brother can go to the school that we do.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to ACS.
Thank you, Mom, for sacrificing so much for letting me come to this school.
Thank you for sending us to ACS.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting us in everything that we do.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sending me to ACS.
I just want to thank my parents for sending me to ACS. That way I can grow closer to Christ and learn more about Him every single day.
I want to thank my mom and dad for sending me to ACS and giving me the opportunities in my life to make me a better person.
Thank you to my mother and father for sending me to ACS. I've really enjoyed the things I've gotten to do here, and I've made some good roots.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for letting me go to ACS in 7th grade. Thanks for supporting me this whole time and helping me just become like a better Christian and a better person through life.
The favorite thing about my mom is that she always makes good food.
My favorite thing about my mom is her constant support, and I know that she'll always have my back.
My favorite thing about my mom is how I can always talk to her whenever I need.
My favorite thing about my mom is that you support me in everything that I do, and you help me to get to the goals that I want to do in life.
Favorite thing about Mom is probably the faces that she makes when she's mad at us.
I love that I can always tell my mom anything.
I like how she's not super hard on me when I get in trouble.
My favorite thing about my mom is how she cares for us.
My favorite thing about my mom is how she makes us food.
Favorite thing about my mom is she's always there to help me.
My favorite thing about my mom is that she emails me every day, and I get to see her every day at work at ACS.
That she is very funny and she always knows how to make me feel better when I'm having a bad day.
That she loves me unconditionally and supports me through whatever I want to do.
My favorite thing about my mom is she's hardworking and her kind heart to others. She's always doing something for other people and not herself.
My favorite thing about my mom is she's my best friend, and she always knows how to make me smile and laugh, and she always is very positive.
Is that she's always there to talk to me when I need to.
My favorite thing about my mom is that no matter what you do or say, that she'll always be there and help you out no matter what's going on and try to help you.
The favorite thing about my mom is that she's very loving and kind.
Favorite thing about my mom is how she always takes the initiative to help others and me.
My favorite thing about my mom is how she looks at the world in a positive way.
Favorite thing about my mom is she always knows the right thing to say to make me laugh.
My favorite thing about my mom is that when she cooks, which is sometimes rare, it's usually pretty good.
I love that my mom actually really puts in the work for everything that I do, my school work, my actual work and job, and I appreciate how much time she puts in me.
One thing I like about my mom is how kind-hearted she is, and she's very sensitive, but in a good way.
Lets us go to work with her on the days that we don't have school, and she's just taught us to be a great person.
My favorite thing about my mom is that she's from Mexico and that we have a big family, so I have a lot of people that I can meet and get close to in my family.
And Mom, I love your creativity and your goofiness.
She always challenges me in my faith and never just lets me get away with things that I shouldn't get away with.
One thing that I like about my mom is that she always works hard to provide and help provide so that I can go to the school.
My favorite thing about my mom is her sense of humor and that she's always very kind to everybody.
One of my favorite things about my mom is the fact that she's always encouraging me and that she's never pushing me down. She's always trying to lift me up.
I would say the example she sets of how hard she works.
I think my favorite thing about my mother is her dedication to the color purple. I think it's really funny.
Thanks, Mom, for pushing me to my limit and helping me be better at everything I do.
One thing I've learned from my mom is just to be smart about things in general, like random little things.
Favorite thing about my dad is that he makes sacrifices and helps me to become a godly man.
My dad taught me how to stick up for myself.
My dad taught me how to play golf for the first time.
One thing I learned from my mom is to never judge a book by its cover and to always give people a fair chance.
One thing I've learned is work for the things that you want.
I learned from my dad of how to work hard.
My dad taught me how to drive and how to fix things.
The thing I learned about my dad is what a godly man looks like.
Oh, he made me a big Carolina fan, and he always taught me how to manage my time and be a good athlete.
My dad has taught me how to be smart.
Something from my dad is he made me a huge NC State fan.
He's always taught me how to be like a big Tar Heel, like Carly has said, and just supporting me through things.
I learned from my mom to be a strong woman and work hard for the things you have.
One thing I've learned from my dad is how to always put Christ first.
Dad, you've taught me that never give up and keep fighting through whatever you're going through.
One thing I learned about my dad is how hard work and dedication can help you out through life.
One thing that I learned from my dad is how to be nice to other people.
I don't know. Just like that.
One thing I learned from my dad growing up is how to become a godly man.
One thing I have learned from my dad is to always put my best effort in everything that I do, whether it be academics or sports.
Most important thing I've learned from my dad is probably his example of how to be a man and working hard.
What I learned from my dad was how to focus on task and how to learn new things.
One thing I've learned from my dad is how to play softball, and he's good at it.
He taught me how to play softball and basketball, and he's just been a really good coach through it all.
I learned from my dad that how to work on a car, and he made me get a manual car so that nobody could steal it at school.
Padre, I loved how you taught me how to debate very well.
One thing I learned from my mom is perseverance, because as a single mom, it's hard, so she just always keeps going, and that has been a real example to me, and it taught me a lot.
To work hard even on days that you don't want to, and just to persevere through the day and push through.
One thing I've learned from my dad is to always work hard, and in order to get things that you want, you have to work hard for them.
One thing I learned from my dad is that you should never give up and that you should always keep trying.
One thing I've learned from Dad is how to communicate with others.
My dad taught me that you can fix just about anything with duct tape and zip ties.
How to wire outlets.
Hey, bleh.
Alright, so.
Wait, I gotta think.
I got the first
one.
Right now?
Yeah, 3.
Now?
Yeah.
And I look straight dead at the camera.
Dead into the camera.
Hello. Like that. Like that. No smile, no smile. No.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mom. I can't do this. This is so...
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Rose Francis in 3, 2.
What do I say?
Let's restart that. I need to think about something. I didn't really think about what I was going to say.
Alright.
I'm just gonna keep spitting. It's okay. It's gonna be my thing.
Okay.
What do I say?